afraid of me.
Can you blame me?
I never meant to hurt you. I couldn't stop.
I know.
I can't take back what I've done.
No, you can't. I don't know how to start forgiving you. I don't know if I ever will. There's too much.
I'm not asking for your forgiveness. I don't want to be forgiven.
From the day we met, it's been one long, bloody fight. And I keep waiting for it to be over. For us to be happy. To start our lives together like a normal couple. But it's never gonna happen for us, is it?
I want you to have all that. I want you to lie in the sunlight. Have children. Grow old with someone. I want you to have the life you deserve. And I cannot give it to you. I love you, Sookie Stackhouse. And I will love you forever.
I love you too.
Be safe.
It was just, I cried during this
Yeah,
scene.
we're not laughing at this scene. It wasn't funny. It was very sad. We're laughing at.
Carissa is acting it out.
I'm acting out the scenes because I don't have my computer for us to watch them. So yes, this was very sad.
And I cried. Did you cry?
No,
I cried.
no.
I cried for Sook.
Well, I felt bad for her, and gosh, the way she was crying was just. Oh man, that is how you cry when you lose your first love, for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I cried. It was so horrible. It was so
Biggest fly I've ever seen,
It's
man.
not a fly. It was just so sad, and it was a turning point because even though she didn't get rid of him then, she fucked him like a hooker here. Not, 5 minutes later.
No, it was 2 shows later.
Whatever. The fact that she said it, we can't be together, that she had some kind of issue, was the first time that she had admitted it. And what are you giving me looks for? Because I said fucked him like a hooker? Who else?
Alright, let's move on. My number 8.
You all have seen fucking on this show.
Okay, my number 8. This is at the end of season.
Oh, and you're going to say something to me! You're going to say something to me!
This is at the end of season 2.
No, don't even set it up. Let's just roll it.
Alright, here's my number 8.
It was so traumatic I must have blacked out. But I'm thinking a gator must have bit it off while I was down at the lake. I've been doing a lot of sunbathing lately. But the doctor who sewed it back on says I have wonderful bone structure, so hopefully it'll take. Luckily, I use my right hand for most things.
Wasn't no gator and you weren't down by the lake.
Andy.
Shh. I saw you pull that finger out of a giant statue of meat. Just like I saw you getting it from behind from Mike Spencer.
Okay, it was funny. It was funny. Nobody said fucking like a hooker.
Getting it from behind! That's even worse. And every time you think of that sentence, you remember that woman getting it from behind. And I don't want to think
funny
about
anyway,
her.
because what Andy is saying is absolutely true, but when it comes out of his mouth, you pulled that finger out of a giant meat statue. I mean, it sounds so ridiculous, but anyway.
Poor
it was
Andy.
funny.
I felt so sorry for Andy around that
Andy.
period.
Okay, Missy's number 7.
I like this just because it's Godric and it's about Eric.
We love Godric. Apparently he's going to be back this season, you know, whether it's in dreams or flashbacks or just Eric's imagination. Yeah. But apparently we're going to see a very different side of Godric.
Yeah, because we've seen a couple previews that were like...
And I'm going to tell you now, that scene with somebody biting Sookie in her bed, that is not Eric. It's not. The hair's too dark.
And the scene with Eric... And then Godric's behind him, and he's saying something to him, and it looks like he's...
And then Sookie gets bit.
But I don't think those two scenes are necessarily the same thing. I think Eric is scared. And Godric told him how to do things or whatever, and I think Eric is scared. Because we also, if you think about it in the previews, see Bill in the 80s. Mm-hmm. So maybe we're seeing things in Eric's past, too.
Yes. Okay, now we've gotten totally off subject. This was also in season 2. This is after Sookie has seen the other side of Eric and how much Eric loves Godric, and Godric is going to go into the sun, and he makes a request of Sookie. Okay, so here is Missy's number 7.
You don't care for him? Eric.
I'm not sure. You know how he is.
I can take the blame for that, too.
Maybe not. Eric's pretty much himself.
Have you been smoking drugs? See, and this is, we gotta stop. We're laughing in the serious, sad part. These people are gonna run something.
Stop! We're not laughing at the scene.
It's her acting. She's not a good actress.
Okay, anyway.
She does all the same voices. She just changes her hairstyle.
Anyway, okay, yes.
It was just a good scene. It was Eric and Godric and Sookie, and so it was good. Go ahead.
Alright, my number 7. If we
again talks to me about sex, go ahead.
Alright, this is right after the Andy scene that you saw earlier, and two women are discussing.
And we've seen this, I think. I keep thinking we've used this, but maybe not.
No, we haven't used this in anything else. I sent you this just because I found it on YouTube and it was so funny.
Okay.
These two women are talking about what happened with Marianne and why they don't remember what happened with Marianne.
It was in the Mountain Dew.
Yeah. No. That's why she drank Mountain Dew. Smart choice. Because, you know, they were all...
Oh, yeah, because it was in the water.
Agents of the pharmaceutical company and the liberal media. Okay, so here's my number 7.
Gas leak my ass. You know the real reason no one remembers anything? It's the way the aliens wanted it.
The what?
Marianne Forrester rhymes with Martian foreigner. She's a fugitive from a home planet. Everyone knows that the aliens erase people's memories. Just adds up.
I heard that Marianne Forrester was an agent of the pharmaceutical companies and the liberal media. And she poisoned our water supply with LSD as a mind control experiment.
Like they did to San Francisco?
Yeah, and that's why I stick to Mountain Dew.
Refill.
Please.
You know, between us, the real story? ATF shut down a distillery in Breaux Bridge last week over a bad batch of vodka. Pure ethanol.
No.
Yeah. Apparently that's what they were serving up last night. Yeah. Mountain Dew. Smart choice.
I knew it. God bless who made those jeans. I'm serious. I'd wear him like a scrunchy.
So why did you like that scene, Carissa?
So funny. For one thing, that's exactly the kind of stupid crap two redneck women would come up with. You know, Marianne Forrester rhymes with alien foreigner. That's how you know she's an alien. And you know those pharmaceutical company and liberal media people, you know, they'll do anything.
Them liberal medium people.
Okay, so that one was just funny. Alright, Missy's number 6.
This is hilarious. I laughed so hard when this happened.
This is another one of those moments where we had to pause and rewind because Either one of us or both were laughing too hard for anybody to hear what.
And Mom didn't understand it. To explain it to Mom. Okay, this is in
season 3.
Right after Marianne. It was like maybe the first episode, second episode.
Second episode, yeah. It was after Jessica had killed the trucker.
Right. I knew that. And they find a dead body.
Yes. Okay, so here is Missy's number 6.
I quit.
Hey, Bud, wait up. Where you going?
Did you hear me? I quit. I've had it with this shit. Every time we clear one murder, 2 more spring up. It's like crabgrass.
We need you to sign the report.
You sign it. Or you, I don't care. Take this crap. All of it. 43 years, and what have I got to show for it? Gaps in my brain and polyps in my ass.
That was just funny.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine after all of the things that they did with Marianne, and being the sheriff for 43 years and all that, waking up and having
not knowing what is going on, and there's been like 8 murders in 2 years and it wasn't even 2 years, it was 2 years to us, it was a few months to them.
Right.
And, all of them
and
basically
now there's
just
vampires
one right
and all
after
this
another.
crap's going on, and this was just this little town. All they had to worry about basically was Jason getting drunk one night, and now all these women are dying, and it's just too much for Bud.
It was really funny. Okay, my number 6, this was in season 1, and Bill has killed the rat race and made it look like it was a tornado that only, hit one place. And and so Sookie goes out to see it, and Bud and Mike Spencer show up and start talking to her about what maybe her involvement was, because she was not a big fan of the rat race, and we'll go on from there. Alright, so this is my number 6.
Are you telling me you seriously think one man could do all this?
He's not a man.
They're really not that different from you and me if you bothered to try to get to know one.
Sookie, you're a good girl. I hate to see you go down this path.
Well, lucky for you, Sheriff Dearborn, nobody's forcing you to watch.
Go ahead. That is totally something that I would say. You don't want to see what I do, don't watch. So
she's a smart ass.
Sometimes. But I like that scene. I thought it showed a little bit of Sookie's personality, especially, a little more kind of the way book Sookie is.
Yeah, she's much more
show Sookie.
Yeah. Sometimes too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want her to shut up.
I don't think there's any such thing as too much.
No, don't act like that. She drives you crazy sometimes in the books.
Sometimes.
She drives me crazy sometimes on the show. She gets mad at everybody. She even got in the... I can remember when Bill went away and she got mad at him for something, and I was just like, my God, get over yourself.
Okay, so Missy's number 5.
This was at the end of season 2, the last episode. She was in her pretty purple dress
that he sent to her.
Yes, that was so pretty. This was just such a sweet scene. And I love the song. We actually play the song a lot around here.
Yes, and this was really before I think we had become so completely angry with Bill. And so it was...
yes, it was totally.
And so it was nice to see them as a couple without all the turmoil going on. Yeah, they were just being a normal couple, and it was
not
sweet.
That I liked the marriage invitation, because I didn't like that.
No. Okay, so here is Missy's number 5.